Let's talk about protect ELP. That's that eye level punch. We vertically set back, two-step redirect. These are a couple common themes that we have. Again, eye level punch. So if I'm a guard and I got a number 4 in that A gap, I gotta use my inside arm to help. Coverage, I mentioned ball outside fit. That's really our coverage principles. Ball outside fit between the guard, the tackle, and the wing. And I think you could use that in any structure that you have, whether it's in a college game or the pro game. Keep the ball on the inside shoulder. Don't follow the same color jersey. You never want to get stacked. And there's where I talked about RST for our flyers or our gunners. Our releases, our speed, our jab, our stick and split, how we separate them, low swipe, high pull, stack them or club them, and then tackling, spill them and slice them. 7 box structure here. I would like the flyer, I would like this player to be a little bit wider because if we did get a bandit, that gives us a little bit of jeopardy. Good jab release here. Works himself to the outside. That's a good punt. This is an A punt for us, and you can see the coverage that we get. Watch our ball outside fit on the left side. So again, we're 1, 2, 3 here. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Pretty sound in the protection. Spread the net. Keep the ball on your inside shoulder. Punching the ball out. Takeaways. Takeaways are huge for us. Another 7 box structure. Here comes a stretch and split. I love what 27's doing. This is going to be a blue punt for us. He's got good alignment. He had a plan going. He probably lined up a little bit wider here. Again, the ball's in the middle of the field, so he's got to be a minimum of +2 outside the outside edge of the number. Love the split. Pulls himself through. 1 is doing a really good job. Now 27 should just keep working himself back. Great tackle inside the 10-yard line. Ball outside fit on the left side. So if my guy ever bailed, which is what's happening to 85. So he's got 1, he's got 2, he's got 3. This guy checks and bails. You want to just look to help inside. And then we're just going to wall this whole side on the right side. 26 is out into the coverage. 85. Now, again, watch what 85 is doing. So game plan, we had talked about. I remember this game. This was on a Monday night. Hell of a football game. 37 was their bail backer. So wherever that guy went, that's usually which way the return is gone. And that is why you see 85 put his right hand in the air. So he thinks the return is going to the right, which it was, but there was no room to run. So that's what ended up happening. Let's talk about some drills for about the last 5 minutes, and we'll talk about technology. So here's a couple take-home drills. So this is club them or stack them. So again, this is the lane in between. So this could be anybody. This could be your 4 guys covering. It could be your perimeter guys. It could be anyone. So to the left, what we talk about is if I get on the low shoulder, if I get on the high shoulder, I'm going to end up stacking this player. So here he's going to play low. I'm going to stack, and I'm going to put that player on my back. This is a clubbing. This player's playing a little bit higher, and he is going to club back inside. This was from the days in Minnesota. So on the left side, you got to stack them, and on the right side, you got to club them. Okay. Here's what I like on this drill. So this drill we used with our guys. I like the hand usage by 25. That's that low swipe, high pull. This ends up being a long arm on the bag. So we get a bunch of things done here. And we're racing, we're competing. Low swipe, high pull. I'm bending. I'm looking for bend. I'm going to use my long arm here. And then I'm going to make the tackle on the bag, the war tackle, the wrap and roll. That's what we use, wrap and roll. A modification of that drill is you can use you can use the pop-ups. You use the pop-ups right here, which we're going to do with a slap. Again, we just modified it. I always like to go on movement. We always go on the ball. A lot of times I see coaches going on set hit, whatever. We don't do that. We go on the ball. That's the most important thing. So when I do these drills, I typically want to have a ball and a stick because that's what I'm using. So we get a little bit of a slap. We got our low rip, high pull. And now instead of, we modified this where, hey, one guy would make the war tackle and then the other one would either CPR, this club punch rip. So we just want to circle behind the ball carrier. And this is obviously a punch out that we want to do. So we get a punch, we get a club, just working our ball security stuff. Just looking down here. This is what I talked about on the spiller and the slicer. So this is going to be the Colts. This is going to be a punt to the left. Where's my guy at? right down here. Here's where my eyes are. He needs to make a left shoulder tackle. He gets pushed by. He should work himself back up to the near hash, make the left shoulder tackle, make the left shoulder tackle. And there you go. That's what we like to see. Watch down below here. This is a critical error. So it's going to be a red punt for New Orleans. Kid gets a good inside release. Again, he's on the bottom of the number. This is New Orleans stuff, but again, he's on the outside edge of the number. Gets a good inside release, drops it inside outside shoulder. Now he should work himself back to the field, back here, and he's got to make a right shoulder tackle. Get the ball back inside. He does not. He does not. If he, I would argue if he made a right shoulder tackle, this play is over, or he gets it back to his buddies. Critical error here. Ball gets on the outside shoulder, and now they've got room to run. Critical error by that player. Watch the spiller up top. It's a good job of spilling it. So again, this is a blue punt. Make a left turn. Make that left shoulder tackle. So those are just a couple of the drills that we ended up wanting to show. Let's talk about technology for a second. So I got introduced to this a few years ago. This is this Go Army Edge. It's a free app. You can just go to your app store, type in Go Army Edge, and you end up getting it. And so it's got a lot of different features. And so what it is, it's a free cloud-based teaching app. It was used for Army recruiters to go into high schools and promote the Army. But what we have found is it's got great application for playbook modification, playbook creation. It's also got it for simulation. So this is two clips when I was in Denver and when I was in Minnesota, how we ended up using it. So it's really geared toward high schools. It's really geared toward high schools, but we've seen this at the college level and at the pro level. So it's accessible on any device. You can put it on your iPad, you can put it on your iPhone. There's tutorials available. It's just a tremendous tool for us. And so this is what it ends up creating. So what this allows us to do is instead of having 10 guys, you only need your 7 guys or 8 guys in your punt core. And we would use this for developmental purposes for our younger guys. And so we'd have these drawings and then you take the drawings and now it becomes 3D simulation. And so this would be punt protection that we would end up doing. You can see you're getting a wrapper over here from the left side, and again, it was originally designed to help recruit kids to come into the Army. But it's a great tool for us in the punt protection side. This is when I was in Minnesota, so this is us getting that special teams working. So you can see we would take our guys. These are our young guys in the spring, in the early fall. And, we get that question a lot like, hey, what are you doing on player development? Well, this helps us be very, very efficient with reps. And so after practice, we would bring our young guys in, guard, tackle, wing. And now we put that up on the board. Now we're able to walk through it, talk through responsibilities, listen to our guys communicate how they would call things. And then when I went to Denver, we had a big screen called the Shed. And so here we are. There's me back here, and we're going to get these guys up on the line. You can see them. I'm going to let it run. So here we're getting reps in a controlled environment. We can hear the communication. We can hear the guys talk. We can see their stance and their starts. And again, this would be a 6-box structure. It's up on the screen. Guys are making the calls. It's an excellent technology that we end up using. And our guys loved it. It allowed them to actively be learning. They weren't just sitting in their seats. This is another one. So again, we're just running this app off of, and then it can get embedded into Catapult or Exos. And then you can back it up with the screenshot with the end zone shot. Now we don't get this shot a lot of times, but when you do get it, you can use it.